Amazing, amazing, amazing. How are we doing, guys? Hope everybody is well. This call will probably take around, I'll try and finish within the hour. Coming off of last week's event, we had an amazing event on Saturday. Drop a one in the chat if you was at Saturday's event. Zoom user, hello. I don't know who you are because it says Zoom user. So if you can change your name, that will be absolutely incredible so I can know who you are. Okay, so quite a lot of us was there Saturday. Even for me, like you only really realize you need an event until you're at the event thinking, I'm so happy I came and I'm so happy I'm still here. So um, really, really powerful. I think everybody took different things from it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of why you came and what you wanted from it. So it was good for customers. We had people that was prospects that obviously have now joined. We had people that were customers that now want to become an affiliate. And then you had affiliates realizing I want to be a leader. And then you have leaders realizing we're building something really, really powerful here. So that was my realization. But if you are a customer on today's call, can you just drop a two in the chat? Okay, so if you're a customer and you're not an affiliate, you haven't had an affiliate launch, Jamal, you may think you are a customer. Okay, unless you want to be a customer, unless you want to be a customer, there's nothing wrong with customers, but there's levels to it. All right. Okay, so we got quite a lot of twos. Amazing. So on today's call, guys, I'm going to show you. Basically, just give you perspective. No one on this call has to listen to me, regardless of the money I make or who I am. I'm just giving you what I was given 6 years ago now, and it just made sense. And when you have people that have taken that route and they have the results and it makes sense to them, it makes money. And it's helped me out a lot on my journey. So I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go with a whiteboard. All right. I'm just gonna kind of share information. All right, cool. So you have two types of people when you join GFU, guys. You can either join and you can be a customer. Okay. And as a customer, you only can have access to what customers have access to, which for us, it's education. All right. So once you join GFU, you can either learn Forex, crypto, social media, leadership, AI, and health. All right. Which means that you can make money by yourself. Amazing. Okay. And then you have the second type of person who is an affiliate. Now, the day and age we're living in, it is so we all know about trading so far. We know about risk to reward. It is so much more rewarding to be an affiliate than it is a customer. Okay. Um, Now if we change the word to an affiliate, because that's what I want you guys to do as they affiliate, I think is like it's kind of low, it's kind of surface level. If you change affiliate to business owner, it now raises the bar with what this actually is. The catch with this is that the entry fee to start your business and to start being profitable is only $15. So if you guys want to know the catch of today, it's you have to pay $15, well, $30 for your first month, okay, to become an affiliate. And then it's $15 monthly as a subscription. So you guys know what I make. If you don't know, I'm an Emerald director. I'm not saying this to brag or impress. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm an Emerald director, which means I've been able to help GFU and help a certain amount of people to a point where they can pay me $25,000 a month. All I have to do is I have to pay my $15 monthly subscription. So when you look at risk to reward, guys, there's not a business model out there that can give you that. For people to make 10, 20, 30K profit, this is not revenue, guys. Revenue, we're $1 million business. House of Riches creates a million, over a million a year, right? But to create profit, there's not a business out there where you can invest $15, right? Number one. But where people don't understand or what they don't realize as to why it's cheap is because the exchange you also need to do is your time. Okay, you need to give it time. Now, I was shown two plans. Before I get into the actual game plan of how it works, I want to give you what I was given. All right. So we was given plan A, guys, right? Where I used to work at Tesco, I was given £12.50 an hour. Drop in the chat box, guys, if you've ever worked a job, what's been your hourly wage that you've got given? Okay, what hourly wage? What's the best hourly wage you've been given? Right? Let me know. Okay, we got £12.20. 12, 70, 15, 14, 50, 13, 25, 15, 15. Okay, we're gonna go on average, all right? So let's just say this is what they told us to do, guys. Okay, they told us go to school, get an education. Why do we need education to get a job? Why do we need a job to earn money? So they told us to do this, right? So plan A is look, you get a job and you want to earn a certain amount of money. Now, with this £20 an hour, let's just say you work 40 hours a week. So if someone can do the maths for me, right? Right, you're working £20 an hour and you're doing 40 hours a week. How much is that a week you're getting paid, guys? Can anyone do quick maths for me? 20 times 40? 800. Okay, amazing. So you're making 800 a week, okay, which is pretty, in that world, is good. Now, monthly, okay, so 800 times 4, I can do that, 3,200, right? I got that right. 3,200, right? So you're earning 3,200 for the month. For the year, guys, let's just round it up 3 times 12, 12, 24, 36. Let's just round it up to 40K a year, okay? Now, does anyone on this call as an employee earn more than $40,000 a year? Does anyone on this call earn more than $40,000? Drop a one in this chat box if you, as an employee, earn more than $40,000 a year. Okay. This is recorded. No one's dropped a one, by the way. Okay, no one's dropped a one. All right. Now this is considered. That means that this is kind of an average income, and it's still not average for most people. So everyone on this call, I'm sure you want to make at least 1 million. And the scary thing is that £1 million today, guys, 100 years ago, if you had £1 million, you were seen as, oh my days, like you're very, very wealthy 100 years ago. Does anyone know the equivalent to £1 million in today's value with inflation, with the world changing? Well, does anyone know what £1 million 100 years ago is today? It can't be less, it has to be more. Okay, so 100 million, right? That's the goal for me. All right, I'm letting you guys know my goal. My goal in life, by the time I'm 28 today, my goal by the age I'm 40 is to create at least 100 million. Okay. So being a millionaire, 1 million is a lot of money if you had it in cash, and like millions are not a lot. It's a lot of money. I'm not disputing that, but it's not a lot of money in the real world. They won't get you a big house. It won't. It's good, but it's like your new six figures. The £1 million is the new six figures in today's day and age, right? So everyone wants to make at least 1 million. That's the goal. They just need to think bigger. How long would it take for you guys, right? With a 40K, and this is with before tax, right? So this is before tax. There's no tax. Imagine there was no tax, man. This is before tax without spending a penny. So you're saving every penny. I don't know how you're living. You're walking around naked. You're not eating. You're starving, right? But you just saved 40K a year. All right. So let's just do 1 million. 1 million divided by 40,000. Okay. It will take you 25 years, guys, to make 1 million once. Okay. Most people don't save 10% of that. You do get taxed, and it's agonizing pain and time and unfulfillment and depression alongside it as well. So, really and truly, you're never going to make 1 million if right now you're not making more than 40K. And it won't happen in less than 25 years. Okay. So that's what they told us. Now, I was also showed this 6 years ago, all right? And this is why I need you guys to, this is not just an affiliate launch, this is a business launch. Maybe we need to change the word, guys, leaders, I don't know what you think. Maybe we should change it to business launch, because if you was to start a restaurant, if you was to start a clothing line, if you was to start a shoe brand, if you was to start whatever it is, if you was to start a business, right? You wouldn't look anything less than 5 years. Like you're looking at 5, 10, 15, 20-year business. That's what anyone that has a business mind. You don't say, I'm going to try a restaurant for 3 months. Like some of us are having an affiliate launch and we become an affiliate. I'm going to try it for 3 months. What business do you what results do you expect to receive from that business, right? So this is plan B. This is what I was shown 6 years ago. And I said, you know what? This actually makes sense. And I said to myself, are there people that have done this and they've doing this? Yeah, there is. Okay. This plan sounds better, right? So let's look at what GFU offers you within network marketing. All right. So in your first year, all right, you have 365 days. In your first year, you guys start today. And this is why the best advice I gave to people that was there on Saturday, they said, what advice could you give me? What wisdom could you give me? And I said, I could give you so much wisdom, but the only thing I need you to do, I don't need you. I'd recommend you doing it. is make sure you're here a year from now. Okay. Make sure you are here a year from now. That's all you need to do, guys. Okay. So in your first year, all right, with GFU, you have 365 days, 12 months. And I said to you, you simply need to get 10 people into the business. Okay. This is at a slow rate. You're looking at one person every 5 weeks. For anyone that don't know, the average statistic, we look between 10 to 20 a month, as in new personals into the business. We try to bring in 10 to 20 new people into the business every single month. So I'm telling you, you have a year to bring in 10 people. Drop a one in the chat if you feel like that would be an easy goal. There's 7 million people in London, 8 billion people in the world. I just need to bring 10 people within my first year to the company. Okay? Amazing. That should be a very easy goal. All right. That's a chilling, that's not even part-time. That's like a semi-part-time. All right. So your first year, 10 people into the business, amazing. In this business, if you was to bring in 10 people, you'd be now earning $700 a month. Okay. So already you're profitable. Already you're not paying your subscription. Okay. Already you've gone into the side of fulfillment, guys. Like if you ever feel down, if you ever feel depressed, if you ever feel like you don't have no fulfillment or purpose, help people and you will start to help yourself. That's the easiest way to do it. If you study Tony Robbins, some of the wealthiest people in the world, if you start to just help people, even if you open a door, like if you open a door for someone or you let the old lady cross the road, like it feels good. If you keep on like doing that, you'll feel a lot better about yourself. Okay. So the second year in the business, okay, remember you're trading throughout this whole year, guys, as well. You're still got your job. So you're trading, you got your job. You now are gaining some fulfillment, some purpose because you're helping people and you're earning an extra $700 a month, right? Now, your second year, the art to this business, guys, is duplication. Okay, that's all you need to do. I teach you something, you guys teach the brand new person something. I teach Melando something, Melando teaches his something. It's a duplication business. Okay. So the second year now, we do an event. And I say to you, Ella, the 10 people that you've brought in your first year, bring them into a room. I'll show them the game plan. All right. So 10 people come into the room, they've been here the year, and you say to them, look, each of you, I'm going to give you each of a business launch of how I was able to recruit 10 people in a year. I'm going to show you the game plan, how to do it, etc. Those 10 people go out and do the same thing. Duplication. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 people are now in your business, second year round. In this business with GFU, we're going to round it up. Let's just say you're earning now 5K a month from the business. Okay. This is 2 years, guys. And remember, you're in profit because all you're paying is $15 a month. So it's not like some people might say, oh, I'm not where I want to be. It's like, well, you came here with nothing. You didn't have anything. Okay. Third year, let's do the same thing. Let's have an 100-seater event. We got a 100-seater event in Manchester in 2 weeks' time. We show them the exact same game plan, right? You guys can see where I'm going with this about duplication. It's not about what you can do. It's about what you can teach. 1,000 people in this business, you're now earning 25K a month, sorry. We've been with GFU for a year, disclaimer, all right? Fourth year, we now have 10,000 people within our organization. We do the exact same duplication system, guys. 10,000 people in this business, you're earning 250K a month. Okay. I don't even need to go to year 5, but year 5, I was showing 5-year plan. I was showing a 3 to 5-year game plan. It's just up to me how quickly I do this. And this is at a slow work rate. Okay. This is at a slow work rate. 100,000 people in the business, guys. I've seen it happen. I've been in 3 companies now. I've worked with different people. I've worked with people that made $1 million a month from this plan. I believe this is possible. 1 million a month. Okay. So I said to myself, okay, I got plan A, plan B. I don't really have a plan C. And if you do, then I'd love to know. Let me know, guys, if you have a plan C. So my question to you is, even if this doesn't work, guys, even if you don't go the whole way, you're still going to be a lot better than most people that are working on plan A. Does that make sense? We've been with GFU a year. We're at Emerald. Okay. Melando's been in his business less than 2 years, or maybe around 2 years at this moment. He's about to hit director. There's Rio, there's Archie, there's so many people that have been here less than that. And they're now at a certain rate. So my main objective before I go into the game plan, guys, is if you don't have vision, there's no point in starting this. Like if you don't have vision and you don't realize, you know what, I make a commitment. It's like, imagine you go to uni and you know you're doing this for 4 years. And then after 3 months, you're like, oh, I'm just going to quit. Like you made the commitment. That would you're going against the game plan. So I was showing this. I said, let me give this 3 to 5 years. 5 years in, 5.5 years in, guys. It's going very, very well. Okay, so I really need you guys to just take this in. Okay, so 40 years or 100 years to make 1 million once, or you can get to a stage where you can earn a million every other month. You decide. All right. So let's get into the actual game plan of what it requires and what you're going to need to do to be able to get the ball rolling. Okay. So let me know when you guys can see this screen now. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Let me know in the chat box. I can't see the chat box. You guys see the chat box? Yeah. Amazing. Cool. Right. Cool, amazing. So let's go into the game plan, all right, of this business launch. Forget affiliate launch. We need to raise the bar. We need to think bigger. We're not affiliates. We're business owners. I'm not your boss. We're business partners. I don't pay you guys his taxes. Once you get to this level, you pay your own taxes, right? You get all your money by yourself. So we are all independent business owners. We are business partners, all right? Now, for you to go through those 3 to 5 years, you need to establish the reason why you're doing this. And just to let you guys know, if anyone's taking notes on today's calls, your reason why it will start off you. Like your reason why will be around you because we're humans and we're selfish and always care about is ourselves. And that's why the world is how it is today. Me, I, me, I. That's why the world is how it is. You'll start for you. You then realize it's not about me. Like my story, what I've been through. There's so many other people that need to hear this. There's so many other people that need to experience this. So many other people that need this way more than me. This is not about me. And that's where now you will survive the 3 to 5 years. If you come in and you say, I just want to make a bit of money and you just want to make some money, guys, everyone can start an OnlyFans account tomorrow. Like, if that's the case, if you really, really just want money, everyone can go the easy way and just make a bit of money. But if you want to build success and you want to build wealth and you want to leave a name for yourself, you want to leave a legacy, right? You need a reason why. If your reason why doesn't make you cry, it's not a deep enough reason. If I went into all my reasons, guys, I would definitely get emotional. We're not trying to do that today. Okay. But it will build up as you build up. Okay. So, write down why you're doing this. It could be, you know what? I want to start a charity. You know what? I want to give back to the homeless. You know what? I want to retire my mom and dad. You know what? I want to create a foundation. Like you just need money and time, guys, and then you can do whatever you want. But if you can find an easier way, and this isn't easy, just to make very, very clear, this is not easy. Nothing's easy. But if you can find a simpler, let me change it, simpler way to create money and time, which then gives you leverage, please message me and I want to hear the game plan. But in 6 years of doing this, guys, not one person, I'm not just saying this, not one person has sat me down and said, Josh, if you do this and do this, you will have money and time and leverage. That isn't in this company or in this business. Okay. So I'm going to get up another comp plan. Again, we need to raise the bar. I'm not only going to show this, I'm going to show a lot bigger because before this business, like I wanted to become a footballer, right? Did I miss something in the chat? Before this business, right? I wanted to become a footballer, all right? And I was around people as well that had a lot of money in the wrong ways. So for me, making 5K a month and 10K a month, it wasn't appealing. Like I wasn't excited. It wasn't like, oh my days, like this is it. Like I wasn't sold, if I'm being honest with you. But when I saw the whole compensation plan, that's when I really, really decided, you know what? Like I've never seen anything like this before. Like that's actually legit. Like it's actually real. And there's people that have actually are doing this. I said, yeah, look, like the goal is 50. I want 50, 100 a month. Like that was the norm. That was normal in when I first saw the compensation plan in my first company. So I really want to raise the bar with this. We need to start raising the bar. That's what Saturday made me realize as well. Can someone send me the comp plan, please? I haven't got it on where have I got it? I got it here. Wait, I got it. Oh no, straight away. Right? So this is something that you need to know by the back of your hand, guys. Like the same way you know your phone number, you should know this compensation plan because this is black and white. And I'm going to relate it to trading. Let me go back to why I started. I started because I wanted to make money in trading. I wanted to become a trader. I wanted to make money in trading. I then realized to make money in trading, you need money. I ain't got money. I ain't got rich parents. I can't go to the bank. No one's going to give me money. I've got savings. So now I don't really want to use them savings, right? I don't want to use the savings to put into my trading account. I ended up doing it because I was so egotistical. Someone gave me this game plan and I said, you know what? I want to do it my way. I want to try and make money trading by myself. I don't want to do this. I just want to trade. So 30K down now, all my savings have gone into the market. I now have to build the business. If you guys have that option, I would suggest doing it. And Daniel Lopez on Saturday, he's made over 10 million, guys. I was with him in Bali. Like he really does this, him and Nick. They made over 10 million. So he has what I want. He said, one regret I have is not starting this sooner because you can make a lot of money in trading. We all know that. But you're not going to get financially free from a 100 or 500 pound account, guys. If you can start today a 10, 20, 30K trading account, could you imagine how much more fun trading would be? Do you think you have to over leverage with a 20K account, guys? Like drop a two in a chat if you think, if you agree. You don't have to over leverage with a 20, 30K account. But if you got £100, you you may as well. Like you may as well. You may as well over leverage. Because what are we doing here? Financially free and financial freedom. You want to retire your mum and you got £100 in your trading account. We need to find another way to build income. And with trading, it's very black and white. I went for a year where I was just trading, guys. I wasn't doing network marketing. I was just trading. It was probably I made the most. I learned the most. I had the best month trading. Didn't end up making money the whole year, and I was probably the most depressed, right? Because trading is very, very gray. There's a gray area. So we all have bills. Bills come out every single month. Like that's just standard. We can't change that. But if the markets don't give us a position, if we're not ready to take the buy or the sell and trading, we can't make money that week, that month. But the bills still need to get paid. Mum still needs money. Like things still need to get paid for. So trading's very great. This is black and white. So the same way we feel comfortable, guys, you lot love, like not love your job, but the reason why everyone has a job is because of security. You feel secure. Every month I get paid a certain amount. I know every single Friday I will get paid a certain amount. It's the same concept. It's just that I'm not owned by anyone. I don't have a boss. I own my time and I'm helping people. And I'm making money outside of this. So take a picture of this, guys. As you can see, it goes all the way down to Crown Diamond. So Danian Fire, he earns 500 grand a month, right? His wife earns 375K a month. Julian, right? 200K a month. Chris, 100 grand a month. Sandra, 50K a month. Emerald, me. 15, there's a Polish leader. 10, you got Samuel. 5, you got Sammy, Melando, Rio. 2, you got Archie, Mateen, Amelia. So there's a rank, whatever rank you want to get to, guys, whatever income you want to get to, you just need to get in close proximity with that person. So when I first saw this and I said, what, this guy on stage makes 50K a month and I want to make 50K. I need to get to know this guy. I need to do exactly what he's done in a quicker period of time because there's no one can come into the business, guys, and kind of have an upper hand. I didn't have a social media. I was antisocial. I didn't know how to communicate. Um, I didn't understand. I didn't know anything. I just had the money to get started. And I really wanted to make a certain amount because I had a real reason why. So please get familiar with these numbers, guys. Whatever income you want to earn. Like I said, I didn't want to raise it at 5. Normally, when we have the business launch, it stops at 5K. 5K isn't going to get you rolling in bed at night. I was rolling in bed at night thinking, oh my days, I'm actually going to make 100 grand a month. I'm going to make a 250,000 a month and I don't have to kick a ball. I don't have to do any, I can legitimately make a 250,000 a month. I used to roll about at night, guys. Okay. So if I go back now to the game plan, right? Where is the game plan? Uh, right. So I've shown you guys the comp plan. Okay. I'm now going to show you guys what kind of expectations. I'm going to manage you guys' expectations. There's no right or wrong. And if it doesn't happen in this time, the way to comprehend why it hasn't happened is because you're not just ready yet. Okay. So when I first joined, I thought I was going to make 10K a month within my first year. It didn't happen until 3.5 years. Along those 3.5 years, I kept on saying to myself, Josh, you probably wouldn't even be able to handle 10K a month. You'd probably lose all the money. You'd lose yourself. So God hasn't, he's basically saying, Josh, like you deserve it, but you're not ready. You need to put in more. There's people that are earning 10K a month that have done way more than you, have gone through way more than you. Your time just isn't now. So I'm going to give you guys the standards of when it comes to building the business, but it's up to you when you want to do it. You could be the turtle and do the 10 a year, or you could be the successor and do it in a month. And if you want my best advice with business, success loves speed. When it comes to business, it's all about timing and opportunity. Anyone that invested into the internet in 2000, they're winning. Anyone that bought Bitcoin in 08, 09, they're winning. Anyone that bought Nvidia during COVID, they're winning. Business and making money was all about timing and opportunity. You guys have the opportunity, Jifu, and we're in a time and a world, guys, where people are struggling. People are losing. They don't have money. People are depressed. Mental health is an all-time high. People need this. It's not about you. People need this. So you have a solution for a big problem in today's world. That means money. Okay. So the first rank is executive, working with myself, and you follow the game plan. This should be done in 1 week. Okay. Silver executive, this should be done in 3 to 4 weeks. Gold exec, this is a 1 to 2 month project. Platinum, this took me 2.5 years to do, but there's people in this group, in our team, that have done it in way less, right? This is a 3 to 6 month project. And those that already are on this call and you've been here longer than the timeline I'm talking about, as Zane broke down, just because you've been in this business 6, 7, 8 months, you haven't been working the business 6, 7, 8 months. Does that make sense? You've been paying your subscription 6 to 8 months. You've been jumping on Zoom calls, but you haven't been grinding 6 to 8 months. So give yourself some grace in that sense. Elite exec, all right? This is a let's call it 6 to 12, I'd say 6 to 9 month project. I'll be really 12-month project. And then if you want to go director, which is a 10K a month, which most people go their whole life and never make, that's a year or more project. Okay. We're just going off statistics and what's happened and what people have been able to achieve. It took me, like I said, guys, it took me 2 years to go to platinum, and it took me 3.5 years to go to director. But I didn't have the mentorship, I didn't have the guidance, I didn't have the system. Not making an excuse. It was what it was, right? So we've paved the way so you don't have to wait so long to get to a certain income as people have already done. Okay. So they're the expectations. If you guys are still with me, just drop a 2 in the chat if anyone has any questions. Are you guys still with me? I'm not going too fast. It's making sense. It's all about mindset, guys. Like, I'm gonna go into obviously like the work itself is not difficult. It's the way you think towards this. Like that's what will hinder you. I'll be honest. That's what will really hinder you. Make sense? Amazing, cool. So now I'm gonna show you what you need to do because again, when I joined this business, I had a poor mindset, poor, disgusting, smelly. I had a very smelly mindset. I'm sure we all know people that have smelly mindsets. They don't know it smells. People don't know they smell. Imagine that. I didn't know I had a smelly mindset, but I had a stinking mindset, right? So to be able to start, this is what I would recommend you guys focusing on. Okay, just drop in the chat, guys. If you've been here longer than 3 months, I'm not talking to you. If you've been here less than 3 months, let me know how long you've been here. If you've been here if you've joined this side of the year, if you've joined in 2026, let me know how long you've been here in the chat box. If you've joined this business a week, oh, I wish I was you. A week, and you're getting this information and you're around this proximity. 3 weeks, 3 months, 1 month from Friday, a week. Oh my days. Oh my days. You lot have no idea. No idea. Just make sure you're here a year from now, guys, please, for you and your family. For you and your family, please just make sure you're here a year from now. Okay. Right. So to be able to start this business, what you need, because when I came in, I can't tell anyone until I've made money. If I am not making money, how can I tell anyone? I. So let's relate it to real estate. When someone goes and buys real estate and they're speaking to an estate agent, that estate agent still lives at their mum's, but they are selling a house, a multi-million dollar house, and they go through with the sale. They don't have the results, but what their estate agent should do and what a good estate agent would do is they will make sure they know the interior. They make sure they will know where to locate. They will have enough details about the house so when someone comes into the house, they're familiar. Your job is not to have the results. I was bringing people into the business. My first year, I helped, I'm not going to take credit, but I introduced them to the business. I had two people, maybe three people create six figures through trading in their first year. I probably blew six figures. Does that make sense? But I still helped someone. So just because you haven't, it's like I can't tell anyone about the gym until I'm in shape. Now, if you want to go down that road, I did. So I thought I needed results. I then got results. I then went to my friends and family and they joined. And when they didn't make the same results, I'm now a fraud and I'm a scammer. I'm thinking, wow, why did I show him I made 10K? Because now he's come in and he thought he can make 10K and he hasn't. So now I feel bad because I sold him a dream. So it's not about you guys. All you need to do is need to know when someone comes into your house, house of riches, someone comes into the house, do you know where things are in the house for them to, for you to give them the best experience? Okay, that's all you need to do. You just need to know where things are. You need to know how things work. It's not about your results. Your results mean nothing. I've got people in the business that are making a lot of money through the business. They don't know how to trade, but they know how to use the platform. And you've got some people that are getting incredible results in trading. They're making six figures in trading, 10, 20K a month from trading. They can't bring in one person. It's got nothing to do with the results, guys. Take it from me. And then you'll have people that I didn't tell, I did make money. And then they say, why didn't you tell me when you started? I lost some friends that I regret. I don't know. I wouldn't say regret because everything happens for a reason. But there are some people that I lost as a friend because I waited until I'd made money before I could help them and they needed it more than me at that time. Josh, I've been trying to get into trading for years. I lost my job, bro. Like, how are you not showing me that you're making money or you're trying to make money? Selfish. Okay. So what you need to be able to start, guys. So the first thing is you need to know systems. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. You don't need to create a group chat. Unless you're making 5K a month, you should not have your own group chat, guys, because you're the lid. If you're an elite or you're a 700, the most income in this group chat is $700 a month. Respectfully, guys, that is not inspiring to most people. Okay. Systems. We have the system. You just plug them in. Okay. You find people, plug them in. Uber. They don't own the cars and they don't own the people. They own the app. People go onto the app, they look for a ride, I find them a driver. Same thing. Airbnb, same thing. They don't own the property. I find people that want a property and I put them into the property. But I just got to know about the property. I got to be able to sell it. I got to be able to talk about it. I got to be able to leverage it. Same thing. Okay. So the first thing is you need to know our copy trading. That's the first system. If someone comes in, they've never tried trading, they haven't got a lot of time, they're not here to learn. They want to make money through trading, which most of you are here. You're not here to become a trader, guys. I promise you, you're not. You're here to make money through trading. Very, very different concept. So copy trading, we have the GFU 360 app and we have the Telegram, which all of you should be in, okay? And then the main thing as well is, do you know how to use MT5? So if you can show where to find trade on GFU 360, if you can show where the trades are sent on Telegram, and you could show me how to use MetaTrader 5, put in trades, take out trades, stop loss, break even, just drop a 1 in the chat if you could do that. If I joined your team, you could show me where to find the trades on GFU 360, you could show me where to find the Telegram group chat trades, and you could show me how to use MetaTrader 5. Everyone that's put a 1 in the business, you are now ready to build the business through that system. The second system, AI scanners. Okay. So you know what, Josh, I've tried copy trading. I've been in a few telegrams that I've tried the copy pasting. It's not for me. Okay, that's fine. Well, did you know we have AI scanners? We have Sniper Pro. We have Oryx, I think it's pronounced, right? Oryx, right? And we have Nexus. Okay. So again, a question to you guys. Could you show me where to find the scanners? Remember, you're not an educator, so you don't have to teach me the scanners. But where can I find the scanners? And can you show me the boot camps for me to learn the scanners? Drop a 2 in the chat if you could show me how to do that with AI scanners. Congratulations, everyone that's put a 2. You are now ready to build the business with this system. Okay. And if you want to be good at all rounder, the third system is live education. So you know what, Josh? I've tried copy trading. It's not for me. I've tried. I've given the AI. Like, I like the AI scanners, but I actually want to learn now. Okay, that's fine. Well, we have actual educators that will teach you. We have the likes of Nick Engels. We have the likes of Eric Lucas, right? We have the likes of um, John Oliver, right? We have Christian Lopez. You know what? We have so many educators. I'm going to show you where to find them, where to watch the boot camps, and you can make a decision for yourself. Drop a three in the chat if you could show me, if I joined your business, how to use GFU Live. Congratulations, guys. You have all now just met all the requirements to be able to build the business. The only requirement that is holding you back is your mindset. What people think, and do I have the confidence, and do I believe? This is all stuff you can work on. But if you can do all three of these guys, that is all you need. You don't need to be making money trading. I think you all know within our results chats, trading works. You're just too greedy. So I said to myself, I'll give you my experience. Josh, you're kind of messed up. You're very greedy, you're very impatient, you're very emotional towards money. Whilst you sort yourself out, which I don't know how long that take. I joined when I was 22, so I've had 22 years of this being made of luggage. I've got 22 years of luggage. Let me at least give myself 22 months tackling this luggage, but also helping people and also building residual income so that after the 22 months, I've changed, I've created new habits, but I now have fulfillment for helping people and I have residual income. Can you guys see how that makes so much more sense? Like, how many people do you know, guys, that have tried trading or done trading and they're still at Sainsbury's? Like, they're still working, they're still, their life hasn't changed. I know so many people that have tried trading and you're still at Mumsy's. Like, nothing has changed for you particularly. So, what is the problem here is we don't have enough money, guys. We come into a $1 trillion market with £50, £100. No, we just need a lot of money. We need money to come into trading. So unless you have big capital, guys, and to be honest with you, it's more so about the person you become more than the money. But what's the benefit with network marketing is you'll become a better person and the money's attached to it. There's nothing else there like that. There's nothing in the industry like it. Hands down. Okay. Any questions on this? Just drop a two if we're okay, or if you have any questions regarding this. But that's all you need to know, guys. You just need to know the systems. Get very confident off the back of your hand. You know the telegrams, you know the AI scanners, you know the live education. Okay. Amazing. Right. Cool. So, right. Let me get this back up. Okay. Cool. So, study the products, understand the elements of it, and ideally, in the ideal world, guys, we don't always have ideal scenarios. If you can consistently use the product and get good results, it will help you. It won't help anyone else. Okay. It's only for your benefit and your belief system. Okay. Now, the game plan. How are we going to start? Josh, I don't know anyone. Josh, I don't have a network. Josh, I'm not on social media. Josh, I'm antisocial. Josh, I don't have friends. So did I. Your excuses are not valid. Let me rephrase that. Your excuses are valid, but it's you're still your money won't change. The bank account won't change. Okay. So what I want everyone to do very, very quickly is go onto your phone book, go onto your contacts, and I need you to scroll all the way to the bottom. And I need you guys to let me know how many numbers you have in your phone book. Your network is your net worth. If you don't have a net worth, you probably have a very, very small network of people. Okay. It's who you know, not always what do you know. Okay. When I started this business, guys, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I probably had less than 100 people in my phone book. I now have over 4,000 people in my phone book. Okay. So unless someone puts a zero, you can still work it. Okay, amazing. So, first thing you want to do tonight, for those that really want to work and make this work, is you're a farmer. So you want to plant as many seeds today, knowing that a year from now, I'm still going to be here. So I can touch base with them a year from now because I know most people don't change, but I will change in a year. Okay. So you want to go from your list, guys, A to Z, and you want to put on the list people not that you think are going to trade, not that you think will do this, because every person that you think are going to do this are not going to do this. And the reality of it is, everyone in your phone book right now is not, and there's no one in your phone book right now, guys, that is going to change your life. Very unlikely, else that would have already happened. So, this is for practice for yourself. This is so that they can't say you didn't tell them. Like I said, some people, I lost some friends because and rightly so, they said, Josh, you're selfish, you didn't tell me. Um, you're going through the system. This is the system, guys. This is the process, okay? So what I would do if I was you, from A to Z, put down names of people that if you were to ring them, they would give you 5 minutes of your time. Not they have a lot of money, not they're into trading. Don't prejudge, guys. The worst thing you can do as a human is prejudge. We do it, it's natural, but it's not good. Don't prejudge. The people that you think are going to do this are not. The person that you least think are going to do this will. But the good thing with us, guys, is we are peaking, we are not pitching. If you're in car sales, if I don't pitch this car to you today, I'm not making no money. I made money today, whether you join or not, firstly. So I'm sharing, I'm piquing your interest. And as humans, if you guys get really good at understanding how humans work and understanding that every penny you want is in someone else's pocket, you will get good at understanding why humans do what they do. Okay? That's if you want some advice, understand humans, understand people. Firstly, understand yourself. That's a good start, right? Understand yourself. So you'll have a list, right, of at least. So on average, guys, law of average, same way with trading. And that's why it's the exact same fundamentals. Every 10 trades we send trading, you might win seven or eight. Every 10 people you call with the business guys, every 10 people you call with the business, only one or two will say yes, just to manage your expectations. Imagine you was boxing and someone punched you in the face and you didn't know you was going to get punched. You'd probably react a lot worse than you should have. So just to let you know, 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 will actually say yes. But your goal isn't to get a yes or no, it's just to create awareness. So if you're taking notes, your goal with this business is to create awareness. McDonald's don't pitch or peak. Like top brands don't pitch or peak. They create awareness and the right people will come. Okay. So I want you to create a table like this. Do it on your notes, do it on Excel spreadsheet. Keep it professional. It's a business. Remember, it's a business. If you started a business today, you need to have some sort of website or some sort of database where you're keeping track of your business. So you're going to put a list of as many people as possible. Whatever rank you want will determine whatever number, how many numbers you put down. So let me know in the chat box, guys, what rank would you like to be by the end of the year? How much would you like to be making a month by the end of the year? 15K, 500K. So for example, Jamal needs a list of 5,000 people tonight, else I can't take that goal seriously, for example. Okay? Whatever your goal is, you want to have that many numbers on your book, in your phone. So if your goal is 5K and you need 125 people, you better have a list of at least 1,000 people. But let's just start off with task one. What's your first goal, guys? You want to get at least 50 to 100 names down. I personally can't take anyone serious that says they want to change their life, but you can't write down a list of 50 to 100 names. Okay? So you're going to put a list of 50 to 100 names. You're going to do all of these boxes, peak, show the plan, freeway call, and notes. I'm not going to go through all of this because I feel like this should be done intimately. Like this should be done one-on-one. So whoever your 2K leader is, they can go through the steps of going through this. I can go through peaking because that's the first step. The rest of it, you will need help. Okay. So we are not your mentors for trading, guys. This is leaders as well. I'm talking to you guys. You're not people's mentors for trading. That's John Oliver, Nick Engels, them man there. We are mentors to help people build the business. Okay. Can I give you advice for trading? Yes. Can I give you tips for trading? Yes. Can I help you with trading? Yes, of course I can. That's not my job and it's not my role. Okay. So Peaking. What does that look like? So we're not pitching, we're peaking. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. This is all you need. Anyone that was on the call that I did 2 weeks ago about inviting, that strategy is within this. So, for example, it could be anyone. I don't care how I know you. It's the exact same concept, right? Hey, how are you? Have I called you at a good time? Yes, no. Regardless, guys, keep going. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I can't speak for long. Are you free to watch a 10-minute video? You're going to send them a video of myself or whatever video you guys are using of explaining the business. Okay. Because you're the middleman. Your friends and family, they love you. They don't respect you. They know you. Okay. So you can't make it about you. You need to make it about someone else. All right. I've recently started a new project and I want to get your opinion. I don't care whether you do this. I'm not asking you to do this. I just want to hear your perspective on what it is I'm doing. What's it about? It's about making money through AI. If I send you the video now, when can you watch it? I'll call you back at 10 o'clock. Always get a time to get your thoughts and opinion. This is so nonchalant, guys. Because remember, I know most are going to say no. I know most of my friends. None of my people in my phone book have changed my life. So I don't think it's going to be them. Guys, strangers will get you rich. So I don't know why we have any sort of animosity or any feelings towards phoning people that we know. Right? If you haven't taken a screenshot of this, this is all you need to say. If you speak longer than a minute, you're doing too much. If you mention the word trading, you may as well have said Illuminati. If you would have said crypto, you may as well have said Illuminati again. Like, just keep it simple. Just follow the system. Literally, you just need to follow the system, guys. Anything more than that, you're doing too much. And again, leaders, this is what you should be doing with your affiliate. So anyone that wants to really, really run with this, you should sit down, whether it be on Zoom like this, or you sit down in person, and I will help you and give you constructive criticism about what you can do better when phoning people or what you couldn't. Because remember, you're just doing this for practice because you're going to use the same similar script for strangers. But let's get familiar and let's get good at the basics with people we know before we start speaking to strangers. Okay. So I can now go back to my table and I put a tick next to Silver's name. I phone Silver, right? Does anyone, Silver, can you do anyone do role play quickly? Just do one. I'll just do one role play. Whoever unmutes. I don't think you can unmute. All right.
Go on.
Who's that? Joey. Joey.
Okay.
Hey, Joey, how are you?
I'm good.
Try and be a Karen. Try and be as difficult as possible. Hey, Joey, how are you?
I'm not too bad. What's up? Who's this?
It's Josh, man. We used to kick ball back in the day. Remember, I was playing up front. You was at in goal.
Oh yeah, bro. What's up?
Amazing, man. Amazing. Have I called you at a good time?
I'm quite busy right now. What's up? Can you just
No worries.
quickly?
I'm in a rush myself. I can't speak for long. Are you free to watch a 10-minute video?
What's it about?
So look, I've recently started a new project and I just want to get your opinion. It's about making money through AI. If I send you the video now, I know you're busy now, but when could you watch it?
Could you just tell me what it is quickly?
It's about making money through AI. Obviously, the video explains everything. When could
Uh,
you watch it?
that trading thing.
Give it a watch, bro. I'll send it to you. When could you watch it?
I'm not too sure. Maybe later on.
Okay. Can you give me a time?
Um, I'm quite busy, but I can try and call you about like the next hour or two.
Okay. I'll give you a call back. 10:30, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
All right, Karen. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Amazing. Cool, guys. I held posture and I went exactly with the script. Okay. I stuck to the script. I didn't say anything more. I didn't say anything less. He said, what's it about? Well, most of us go wrong. Is it about that trading? You've crumbled, guys. No pressure. You've crumbled. You've just absolutely melted. You've melted. Okay. So I said, look, it's about AI and the video explains everything. But what's it about? What's it about? It's about AI and the video explains everything. Okay. If you guys get really good at this, it will go a long way. Mental. Okay, cool. You guys get that, right? So I go back to the table. I put a tick next to Joey's name. I piqued his interest. I will now set a reminder on my phone that I need to call back Joey at 10:30. I will also send a text to Melando. I will send a text to Rio. I'll send a text to Silva. I'll send a text to Sammy. Hey, Sammy, I may have a freeway at 10:30. Can you be free? That's the next step. For anyone taking steps, you get your list, you pique their interest, 30-second phone call. You get a time. You get a time when to call them back, and you let your upline know when you will be calling them back. Okay. You've sent the video. That's STP showing the plan. I've sent the video. I can tick that box. Now, freeway call, guys. If you don't do this, you will probably not make no money in business, in this business anyway. If you fail to do the freeway calls, you will probably not make money in the business. Okay. So, what is a freeway call? A freeway call is you are leverage. You are leveraging someone else other than yourself that has the results, that has the experience, that has the answers, that knows how to deal with people because you're still learning. This is shadowing. When I was working at Tesco, the first 3 weeks, guys, I was shadowing. I didn't go into houses, or I did. I just stood outside. I didn't drive the van. I didn't use the groceries. I literally sat and I observed for 3 weeks. You guys' goal is to observe your mentor within the next 3 weeks. And we will get you to 700. We do everything for you guys up until you're a silver executive. Okay. So, how does a freeway call go? Again, Karen, I'm going to need you back, please. Right? I'm going to need you back. Karen, you there? So 10:30, I'm going to call back Karen. Okay. It's Karen left. Karen's
Okay.
blocked me. Karen's blocked me.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you ain't blocked me. Right, cool. So I'm going to call back Karen at 10:30, guys. And again, strategically, I'm going to stick with the plan. I'm going to ask 3 questions. Right? Remember, I've already let Sammy know. I've already let Rio know that I have a call at 10:30. So he's probably waiting or she's waiting. I might have sent a text saying, "Hey, Rio, I'm about to call him in 10 minutes. Just make sure you're still free." Okay. So I asked 3 questions. Hey, Joey, did you watch the whole video?
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys, please, please, not what did you think? Stop asking people, what did you think? People don't think, and if they do, it's negative. I'm going to force you to be positive. Joey, what part did you like most?
Not, I didn't really like it other than the making money part.
Okay, amazing. Do you have any questions, Joey?
Yeah, I had a lot of questions because it looked a bit like a scam.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Under no circumstance, anyone taking notes, you do not, under any circumstance, answer the question, guys. You are the middleman. I'm letting you know if you start to answer questions, you are digging yourself a hole of embarrassment. Okay. I hear some people they answer questions and then now the prospect's asking, well, how much have you made? And they say to me now, oh Josh, they asked me how much I made. Well, I said, you answered the question because when I get on the phone, they don't ask me. They don't ask me how much I make. But because comfortability breeds content and your friends and family love you, but they don't respect you, they will have the audacity to ask you how much you've made. So you don't want to answer any questions. The best way to answer it, guys, right? Or to, sorry, to deal with the questions that they gave. So Joey said it's a scam and he has a lot of questions. Okay, amazing. Here's what I can do for you. Write that down. Joey, give me another question. Do you have any questions, Joey?
Is it a pyramid scheme?
Amazing, Joey. Here's what I can do for you. Give me another question.
Um, what? So, are you making money from me joining?
Amazing. Here's what I can do for you. I I called you. You're not, you can't interview me now. I called you. Does that make sense? I'm in control. This is when it comes to sales, guys, someone has to be in control. Okay, so amazing. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Joey. I'm actually going to introduce you to my business partner. He's been doing this now for the last 2 years. He does it full time. His name's Rio. He has a huge organization around the world. I'm actually a part of it. Very, very good income level, down to earth guy. Used to come from a retail background as well, delivery background. So I feel like you could relate to him. But I'm just going to add him on because obviously I'm still new to this, but I feel like he can answer any questions that you may have. So give me 2 seconds. Again, this is where some of us may go wrong. You ask, is it okay if I can get my mentor on? Hmm, red flag. Is when are you next free? No, I'm waiting on the other line. Okay. So this is on WhatsApp, the same call. I now add on Rio. Okay. Hey Rio. Thanks for coming on, bro. I know you're super, super busy. This is my friend Karen. We used to play football together back in the day. Really, really nice guy. Um, He has a lot of questions about what it is we do, and rightly so. He's never done this before. But because I'm new and obviously your experience and obviously you do what you do, I feel like you'd have all the questions for Joey. All right. And obviously, Joey, as I spoke about before, this is my coach Rio, who I was telling you about. He's the best person to answer any questions that you may have. Rio, over to you. Guys, if you can really, really just become a middleman, you can make a lot of money here. I'm not just saying that. This is not my blueprint. I didn't make this as well, guys. I didn't make this up. I've just been taught this by people that have millions. They told me, I did it, I got the results. I now help someone that also wants results. So anything we do here, guys, we don't teach from theory. This is not theory. We learned, we mentored, we shadowed, we menteed, we became the mentee, and then now we mentor when we have the results. Really, really simple. I now go back, but again, what I'm not doing on the phone call is I'm not talking. I'm definitely taking notes of how he handles the conversation, right? And I'm like a fly on the wall. I'm just observing. So whatever comes from the conversation, I put in my notes. So they get started at the end of the month. They get paid next month, whatever it is. And it's now my job to follow up with my business because Rio's not going to get paid from closing the deal. Most of you could go to 700 tonight and my income wouldn't increase. So it's your business. Does that make sense? We just have to serve you. We will serve you. We're happy to serve you, but it's your business. We will do everything for you up until 700. You just need to get good at peaking and setting up three-way calls. Okay? If someone doesn't register right away, keep them up to date, whether it be another event, whether it be a result that you may get. You know what? I didn't have results when I spoke to you, but the other day I made it a £500. I withdrew it. Okay? Or whatever good news you may have, that's an incentive for you to obviously let them know. The average person, write this down, guys, the average person that has never tried trading, and this is in person, not online. If someone has never tried trading or done trading or know anyone that makes money in trading, they are going to say no 7 times before they say yes. If it's online and it's a stranger online, you need at least 25 exposures. That's why I prefer in person. Okay. So your warm market is just for practice, guys. Social media is what will make you wealthy. Okay. So once you've gone through your VIP list, which you should do in the first week, like some people, when they have their VIP list for a month, there's just no urgency or reason why isn't really, it's not an urgent reason why right now. Like things are okay and we're not judging. I'm just saying the reality of things. When I had this, I needed to make money. I needed to make this work. I was making 100, 200 phone calls a day. Normal. Like that's a normal. So once you have gone through your VIP list, you then transition onto social media, which is another conversation for another day. But that's through the process, and that's whoever's you're working with. All right. So I don't know if anyone has any questions. I'm just going to round up what I would recommend you doing alongside this because making a 30-second phone call and getting your upline on a three-way call is not a lot of work. Like it won't take up most of your day. Okay. You can do this part-time, guys. This is part-time I'm talking about. Just to cover up, finish up what to do. Okay. All right. And don't do this as well, guys. I'm going to ask a question, but please don't participate if you're just doing it because I will remember your name. If you would like to pursue your journey with this, we don't love you less. If you want to stay a customer, I love customers. I still have customers that I love that are not an affiliate. But if you would like a business plan and you'd like to get to the next level with this compensation plan, just drop a 2 in the chat box so that your upline on this call can reach out to you and get to work alongside you. All right. So to do, okay, is you want to get your list done, your VIP list. I'm looking as well in a group, guys. So yeah, VIP list. You want to listen to this on Spotify. Spotify is called Eric Worre, 7 Steps to Network Marketing. And also on YouTube, Jim Ron, this is one of the first audios I listened to. Building your network marketing business. I'd listen to maybe Jim Ron tonight, and I'd also get my list done tonight if I was you. All right. So I'm going to look at the twos. I'm going to record the twos. No pressure. Just so we know. Because it's not it is for everyone. It's not for everyone, but I feel like as long as you believe in yourself, you should want like there shouldn't be anything that should stop you. Zoom user, we can't help you because we don't know who you are, unfortunately. All right. So unless anyone have any questions, that is it from myself. Does anyone have any questions?